Yo, what is up, boys? I'm your boy Nick with Pickman Me. As always, guys, make sure you guys hit the like down below, become a member to support what I'm doing here. And let's go over it, guys. We're gonna be talking about the best bets for UFC 299. We got a pay-per-view stacked 14 fight pay-per-view card coming up this weekend, and I cannot wait to get into it, guys. Before we get into it, let's go over the Vegas 87 calls that I gave out to you guys. I mean, we only hit one call overall. It was a terrible card. It was like I'm glad I just didn't lose money on that card. I made a total of $77 on a card. I made more money on betting on one fight in Octagon, which is I bet against Machayev against Makwan Amerikani, who used to fight in the UFC in the past, so it was good fading him. I told people to bet him in Discord. So make sure you guys join the Discord. It's absolutely free. So I made more money. I made a single unit on a Octagon than I made on betting on UFC last weekend. It was absolutely horrible. I would have made even more money if Javid Basra just didn't go out there, drop the ball. He messed up a couple of my parlays. I'm sure he messed up a lot of parlays out there. But that's the game, man. I mean, we're still five winning UFC cards in a row. I mean, we still been winning. We haven't been like losing. We haven't lost the UFC event in like what last five UFC cards. 11% ROI on UFC alone. Like that's probably one of the highest ROIs in this on YouTube. I mean, all these cappers, a lot of these people are like, not a lot of people have over like 10% ROI on their bets on UFC alone. But with UFC Vegas, the lock of the week. I mean, when this is all over, you could have got him even money almost. It was a dangerous lock of the week. But he cashed for us, man. Minus 143 when I gave it out to you guys. It opened up at minus 200. And when I made my graphic, it was minus 143, I think, and it got all the way down to minus one, even money at 1.2. He was like minus 115, even a slight underdog at one point. People are pouring money on Sopez, and Sopez looked good out there. I mean, but he just didn't have the fucking toughness, and I mean, he's tough. He was tough, but he just didn't have the cardio to really put it on Oliver, and Oliver is so dog tough. As for best bets, the only time I've gone like 0-4 in best bets. I mean, usually we do really good on best bets. My best bets record percentage of hit rate was over like 80% before this, but this one definitely took a hit on that percentage. But we had Loic Rajababa versus Abdul Karim Al Sawadi over 2.5 rounds. That was so close, minus 160. It was this close. Like Loic Rajababa caught him with the nice overhand right, put him down and knocked him out. That was like a minute away from hitting. And then Umar versus Bekjet fight does not go to this minus 150. That was also really close. I mean, Umar was so close to finishing him. He was in fully mount. He was in full mount so many times. I mean, Bekjet knocked Umar down in the first round, but just couldn't get it. Just couldn't get a finish out there. But yeah, that was a decent fight to watch though. Petrino inside the distance just didn't cash. I don't know what the hell he was doing out there. Pedro was out there fighting like he just didn't want to get finished. He just wanted to collect his paycheck and go home. I guess he retired. But I was hoping that Perino would go out there really put it on him, but it was kind of a lackluster performance. Then I put Gazib money line in the best bets. I was like maybe with the grappling edge he could go out there take this guy down with a strike. But I didn't really have any money. I didn't have a single dollar on this fight personally, and I was talking about this throughout the week. I mean, I was like, Gazib, I mean, he fought Boudet, but Boudet isn't really all that good. I mean, I shouldn't have thrown this guy in the best bets, but that's the game, I guess. And then the parlay of the week, we had Javid Makayev, or say plus 121. Javid, absolutely, I don't know what the hell Javid was out there doing. And I know some people out there calling that a fight a robbery or whatever. It wasn't a robbery. It was a close fight. I mean, that could have gone either way. I know people. That's the fight game. I mean, if you're not out there doing enough on the field, like where you used to be the much better striker, throw much more volume. Jahabi was known for not throwing enough volume out there, and he outstruck Javid on the significant strikes, and he was landing the more impactful shots out there. So that is what it is, though. Like luckily for me, I had Makayev and Urse in a parlay, and Makayev barely edged it out. Makayev honestly looked terrible out there. And then I gave out prop of the week, Makayev by submission plus 180 when I gave it out to you guys. It was minus. I got bet down to plus 110, even plus 100. Like it was, people are pouring money in on this, and I was like, if he gets a takedown, he could maybe lock something up. And he was close to locking something up in that first round, but time ran out. And then in the second round, he was kind of looked gassed out. I mean, looked terrible in the second round. But overall, I mean, like we're still doing good on overall on UFC. we hit our last 3 lock of the weeks too, so which is really good. We hit last 4 out of 5 lock of the weeks. We're 13-6 on the lock of the week, so lock of the weeks are cashing at almost even money. I mean, I'm gonna give you guys another even money lock of the week almost. If you guys watched my lock of the week video early on, you guys already know my lock of the week is. But let's get into it, guys. So we're gonna be going over the lock of the weeks, the best bets, the parlay, the prop of the week. So let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys hit the like down below. Subscribe to the channel, and make sure you guys become a member to support what I'm doing here, guys. I do daily live streams almost every single day, and you get some perks in the live chat when you become a member, and it also helps me with doing what I'm doing here. So become a member if you can, but even if you can, it's all good, man. But I appreciate you guys' support as always. So let's get into it, guys. UFC 299. I cannot wait to get into it. All right, guys. So for lock of the week for UFC 299 is going to be none other than Jack Della Maddalena. I locked him at -120. We've been on him since he was +115. I told you guys to go bet JDM at +115 like 2 months ago. If you guys go scroll all the way down to my community section, and yeah, we've been on Song Yadong at plus money too, but I'm not as confident in Song Yadong. But I told you guys to take JDM at +115. I knew he wasn't going to be plus money for much longer, so I locked him at -120. I know the line was going to get even more steam. Now it's like -160 now. But if you guys been watching my videos recently, I mean, I made that lock of the week video like Sunday night because I knew the lines were going to get hammered. I knew the public money would come in eventually, seeing the age difference between the two guys. Now Burns is an absolute beast, man. Burns is giving us so many entertaining fights out there to watch. But he's getting older. He's coming off an injury right now against Bilal Muhammad. He broke his arm in that fight and just kind of got dominated in that fight. Couldn't get a single takedown in Bilal Muhammad, who's got decent takedown defense. But I think people are underrating JDM's takedown defense, man. I know he got taken down by Basil Hafez. Basil Hafez is definitely on the juice. You can't convince me otherwise. And Hafez, like, he defended a lot of takedowns out there. Hafez got like 3 takedowns, I think, because JDM was out there pulling a guillotine choke, trying to submit him. But when he was when he was digging underhooks, I mean, he was able to keep it on the feet. I think JDM will defend the takedowns, land some good body shots, and land that jab over and over. And I think he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna knock him out. I'm not as confident in the knockout, but I am picking JDM by knockout. As long as JDM doesn't pull a guillotine choke, I think he's gonna win this fight, man. I'm pretty confident. That's why I locked him. We hit our last 3 lock of the weeks. We hit our last three. We hit our last 4 out of 5 lock of the weeks. Our last 5 lock of the weeks were Marco Medeiros. Then it was Armin Prostin. Which one didn't catch? Armin Prostin was the underdog lock of the week. Medeiros was a -130, almost even money. Then we had Murad by decision. I don't usually do prop lock of the weeks, but I was like confident that Murad was gonna win by decision -135. Then we also had Manuel Torres. We had then we had Vinicius Oliveira. Vinicius Oliveira gave us one of the best knockouts ever. So we've been doing pretty good on the lock of the weeks, man. 13-6 overall on the lock of the weeks, and it's almost like even money. Most of these locks, I mean, we're doing phenomenal on the lock of the weeks. Make sure you guys hit the like down below. Leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm if you guys enjoy these videos. And now that's gonna be the lock of the week, man. JDM Jack Della Maddalena at even this line. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, you can still throw money on it, make money. And I'm pretty confident that JDM is gonna go out there to get it done, bro. I think it's gonna be a knockout eventually in the second, third round. +165 for a knockout. But the lock is the money line. Alright, guys, for UFC 299, the best bets are going to be first best bet on the card is going to be Yasu Mabayev. Money line in parlays, you can definitely throw this guy in parlays. I think it's safe enough. I got him in a couple of parlays myself. His submission prop is what I really like here. Submission prop +150 for Yasu Mabayev submission. He submitted a lot of guys. I mean, he came out there in his UFC debut. I mean, UFC debuts are always tough. And he came out there, did what he's supposed to do. I mean, took Cody Osborne down, submitted him in the second round, and cashed that +400 ticket for me personally on that card. And we had him by second on submission there, so he went perfectly for us last time. I think he will be able to get a takedown Cesar Vergara. Cesar Vergara is very tough and durable normally on the feet, but you can't really out tough submission when someone has a submission locked in on you. I think Amabaya will be able to get that submission, and cash that plus 150 ticket for us. That's gonna be our first best bet on the card, and we're definitely have definitely gonna have Almavive in parlays. His money line is the really good parlay piece, even at this wide of a line. All right, guys. Second best bet on the card is gonna be Michelle Pereira money line, man. I really like Michelle Pereira here. I was thinking about staying away from Pereira. I threw him in a parlay, but one more fighter that's coming up. We'll talk about that parlay. It's a plus money parlay for two-leg parlay. I already dropped that parlay in the members. So if you guys become a member, you can see those slips. But I like the Pereira here, man. Pereira money line at minus 148. Honestly, like he's gonna have the grappling upside here. He's gonna be way better, like striker from the outside. The only way I see Mikhail Olajic, having success probably in the pocket. I think Mikhail Olajic is a really good pocket fighter, has a ton of power in the pocket. And if Pereira does something crazy out there, like starts throwing spinning back fists, I could see Mikhail Olajic catching him maybe. But I don't give Mikhail Olajic any other path to victory. I mean, Mikhail Olajic has a ton of first round knockouts, and if he doesn't knock up Pereira in the first round, which I don't think is gonna happen, I think Pereira can frustrate him, stay on the outside, just move the whole time. He doesn't really stay in your face the whole time. Like Chidi Njokuani doesn't really have any grappling. We have seen Pereira mixing grappling at 170 in the past. I could see him mixing in grappling here. So I do like Michel Pereira as a second best bet as a money line, minus 48. Minus 148, honestly, not terrible at all for a guy that's got the skill set like he does. All right, guys, next best bet on the card is going to be Mutus Gamera, point spread, minus 3.5 point spread for Mutus Gamera. I think he's going to win, man, minus 170. I think he's gonna win all 3 rounds. You could I was gonna give you guys decision minus 40, minus 148, but you never know, man. Maybe this is the time when he can go out there get a finish. I know he finished Fizzy, but that was a fluke injury for Fizzy, so we can't really count that. But bro, his striking is looking improving. I mean, I think Matu's camera striking has been improving. I could see him going out there like maybe not submitting RDA, but maybe like knocking him out or some shit. I could see that because he's been working with Dustin Poirier on his striking. You can tell clearly been making improvements. He's much more comfortable on the feet now. He's not out there like forcing takedowns anymore. Even though he's a relentless grappler, he's gonna be shooting takedowns, but he's not out there forcing it anymore. So if he catches RDA clean, I could see like a knockout or something. But likely he goes the distance, and I think he's gonna win all 3 rounds. Minus 3.5 point spread. Matu's Gamera minus 170. That's gonna be your third best bet on the card. All right, guys. Next best bet is gonna be Benoit Saint-Denis, man. I think Benoit Saint-Denis is gonna win, and I like Benoit Saint-Denis money line. I think money line is A side here. Inside the distance for Benoit Saint-Denis is like minus 160, minus 150. Might as well take the money line, man. I think Benoit Saint-Denis is gonna fight for your money, and I think he's good, man. I think he's gonna be hungry. Yeah, this is a guy that's gonna go out there fight for money. He's not gonna go out there be a pussy or anything like that. He's way more hungry. He wants to get a title shot against Makhachev. Like this is his big opportunity. This is his coming up party. He's not gonna get this opportunity. He's not gonna get an opportunity like this anytime soon if he doesn't get it done here. I think he's gonna be willing to go out there die in that fucking cage to get this win, and that's why I put him in the best bets because I think he will win. I've been on Saint-Denis since he was plus money. I mean even money. I mean not plus money, even money minus 110. So I've been on him since he was even money. And if you guys have been watching my channel for a long time, you guys know I was confident that he's gonna win at even money minus 110, even minus 200. Like I was gonna stay away at this point. I was not gonna give you guys this play, but then I was like, bro, I think Santin's gonna go out there and win, man. I mean, maybe Poirier proves me wrong, but I think Santin's gonna win this fight, man. All right, guys, next fight is gonna be Rebellious of Spain by TKO minus 275. Honestly, the line is kind of wide. But I have the money line in parlays. I have the under 1.5 in parlays. He's also in that parlay of the week. The under 1.5 is in parlay of the week. So we're gonna be talking about that next. And I like the Spain by TQ. I think you can throw this in a parlay, get some value. I think he's gonna absolutely slaughter Jaws Parisian. I was like, maybe books will maybe give us plus money on that round one TKO. It's minus 200. It's not even close to being plus money. not even close to being even money. So the books are onto it. You might as well just take the TKO just to be safe. Maybe he goes out there, gets it done early second round, but I think he's gonna go out there, get it done in the first round, guys. So that's gonna be your fifth best bet on the card. All right, guys. Next one, we're gonna be talking about the parlay of the week. The parlay of the week is gonna be first we got 4 leg parlay here plus 170. Our last two parlays were so close to hitting, man. I mean, we needed Brendan Moreno to win. He went out there, dropped the ball completely. Then we needed Javid Basra to win, and he went out there, dropped the ball completely. So I'm taking a lot of these totals now. I put a lot of these totals in this parlay. We got Asuma Baiba minus 470 under 1.5 in the Spain versus Josh Parisian at minus 270. We got the over 2.5 rounds in that Pedro Muniz versus Kyler Phillips fight at minus 298. And we got Matus Gamera moneyline at minus 455. So this is going to be a parlay of the week. I put a 0.75 unit on this, and it's going to pay out 1.25 units. So plus 170 for this parlay of the week. Let me know what you guys think down below for this parlay of the week. I dropped this parlay in the members community section a couple of days ago as soon as I put it in. And let's talk about the prop of the week now, guys. Prop of the week is going to be Macy Barber, man. Macy Barber plus 100 decision. I think she's going to go out there and win a decision. I mean, she could definitely knock out a girl like Keaton Chukagian. I honestly hope she knocks out Keaton Chukagian because I hate Keaton Chukagian so much. I don't know what it is about Keaton. I think it's the noise he makes. He just kind of confuses judges. And some of these like decisions that she's been winning. I mean, you could say that like she's been robbing some of these girls out there. Like Amanda Heba's fight was really close, but the judges just get confused out there by her. But I think Macy Barber is going to be walking her down the whole time. She's going to be throwing with more impactful. She's going to be throwing with more impact out there, and I think the forward pressure is going to help her get that decision. And I think she's going to be landing damage out there. I mean, Keaton Chukagian is a big girl for the weight class, so I guess why some people are out there picking her. But I don't think she's going to win this fight, man. I think Barber is way more hungry. She's 10 years younger. Everything's pointing towards Barber here. I think Barber's primed right now. She's taking her career serious right now. She wants to get that title shot. And I think Chukagian just trying to hang around, to be honest. I think she got married or some shit. I don't really know what's going on with Keaton Chukagian. But I think Barber is gonna cast as prop of the week at plus 100. All right, guys, make sure you guys like the stream down below. I mean, like the video down below, and become a member to support what I'm doing here, guys. I put a ton of content throughout the week, and it's absolutely worth it. The membership is absolutely worth it. I put a ton of content. We do daily live streams for most MMA organizations out there. Like I'm gonna be live for PFO tomorrow in the morning, Thursday at 11 a.m. in the morning. But I just wanted to get this video out as fast as I could. So I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Make sure you guys come hang out with me at the Fight Companion for UFC 299. We're going to be watching the full card from the early prelims. We're going to be live for the whole entire card, 14 fights on the card. So make sure you guys come hang out with me. I can't wait to see you guys there and watch the fights together. So let's make some money, guys. See you guys in the next one. Later.